Welcome to This Is the Day. Happy Monday. Drew Crisp.
It's Tuesday.
No, my word. Bo. It's Tuesday.
I know, I feel like this could be a lot of fun.
This could be a lot of fun.
Just, you started off wrong day.
Wrong day. Completely wrong day.
I could spend my whole day, all of this is the day,
Yeah.
correcting you from here on out.
We could do that. I would benefit. I don't know if anybody else would benefit.
I don't think that'll happen.
I would benefit, though.
I seriously doubt that'll happen.
Okay.
It's hard. Days are tough.
Days are tough. Happy
Days
Monday,
are-
Tuesday to you. You know, it's Monday, Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome
Welcome.
to This Is the Day.
This is the day. Whatever day it is for you. This
is the Tuesday edition. You could be watching it on a Monday. That is true.
That's right.
Absolutely.
We showed a special yesterday because it was a holiday. And a lot of times in that special, we were saying Friday. Have a good Friday.
Yeah, right.
And it was a Monday.
It was a Monday.
Yeah.
So it's like, have a day.
Have a day.
Who's labeling days anymore?
Yes.
It's a day. Have a day.
I like that we got to the end of naming the days and we were like, Sunday? I don't know, Sunday.
Well, that's the first day.
Oh, the first day. So that was the first one. That's how we started. And then we were like, okay, Moon Day. We can't be that obvious. Monday.
Well, Saturday's the Sabbath, so they sat around a lot.
Sat around day.
Sat around day. That's what that stands for.
Yes, yes. Sitting in the sun too long, so it was Friday.
Friday is
frying.
Friday is your cheat day.
Okay.
So you eat fried food on Friday.
If I got a plate of fries, would you get some fries?
That's right.
Yes.
It's my cheat day.
My cheat day.
I was good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fries. My cheat day. I mean, some fried food.
I always like catching people on that second day where it's like, okay, my cheat day. This is my second cheat day. I'm
Cheat day 2, part B, section 3. Thursday, you're just trying to get through it.
Yes.
It's the Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people with these huge water bottles. A lot of people trying to uptake the water, you know?
Sure.
And the water bottles are getting massive. You know, they just walk around and got to drink my water.
Well, that's better than the 64-ounce super mega mondo big gulp of, it's my diet soda. And keep my sugars low.
Like just a big igloo with like a handle on it.
You get an IV and one of those things you carry around with you.
I like to intravenous my Mountain Dew now.
That's what made me laugh. That was good. Yeah, it made me laugh.
This is right.
Yep.
So it is good. It's going to be a good day today.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Raining.
Yeah.
It's raining out there, folks. If you're where we are.
Unless you're watching on a Monday, in which case it's probably not.
It's not raining.
All right. Anyway, welcome to This Is the Day. We're going to, we're going to share God's love.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's
right.
First and foremost.
That's
our primary agenda.
That's our goal.
Share God's love.
That's right.
And then I'm sure we have some just cool stuff that will come out and get to share with you, and we're going to have some fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if you don't want to have fun, you're in the wrong place.
That's right.
Just go away.
You can pretty much go anywhere else.
But you could share it with somebody, even if you don't want to hang around for the fun. You can share some fun with somebody else. Or maybe if you're like, this isn't fun, I don't like it, share it with your enemies.
That's right. Share with your enemy. Hey, I think you'll like this. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Bo, I was going to put on my MCC This Is the Day supervisor.
Ooh.
But I feel like with the lead out of Happy Monday, maybe I should take my supervisor off.
Oh, no.
No?
No, you should definitely.
Keep the supervisor?
That's a fresh visor. It is one super visor.
I don't know why Ariana likes the visor so much.
Well, she's got awesome hair. She wants,
Okay.
you wanna get reduce the glare, but let the hair
reduce the glare.
release the hair.
Release the hair.
That's right. I'm trying to get there personally. If this gets a little bit bigger, then I may move to all visors all the time.
I like
reduce
that.
the glare, release the hair.
I like that. I think for me with the short hair, I got to bleach the tips to make the visor really pop.
Yeah, that's coming back.
You got to bleach the tips.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Yep.
You might want to get ahead of that trend.
Get ahead of it. Just.
So, are those available for consumption? Like, can you
I don't think you need it.
acquire one of those?
I think you can buy one. I wouldn't need it though.
No.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay. Yes, you can go to our store at manchesterchristian.com. You can purchase This Is the Day gear, including a super visor. I love this so much. Wearable puns.
Highlight the dash.
Highlight the dash.
And here's the great thing. This right here, this super visor will help you more than you're ever aware.
Yep.
Like if wearing this upon first meeting someone, you can decide instantly whether or not you want to be friends with them.
That's it.
Because if they say, I don't understand your visor.
Right.
Can you explain it to me? And you just say, it just means we can't be friends. And you move on. If they look at it and go, that's great, where'd you get that? You can be friends.
I could imagine you saying that to someone. They're sitting at a Red Arrow diner. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's 40 days since that moment has happened, and they're still going, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why? They don't, because they don't understand. They didn't get it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're right. That's right.
It's a good tool.
It's a good tool.
It's a friendship tool.
And there's all types of other things. There's hoodies.
Yeah.
There's shirts.
Check that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then if you get some gear, we'd love to see a picture or video of you in your gear. Share that with us, because we're all about sharing. So speaking of sharing, we talk about to-doings and getting out there, and we're aware that things may not be going the way you planned it. It happens every day. This may not be the day you wanted, the day you would have planned, but it's the day you got. So, hey, find a way to have a day and share that with others. So we have some This Is the Day fam to-doings.
To-doings,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
you can send those to thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. Just email them to us, thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. But we got some to-doings from Karen and Jim McDonald.
That's right.
Did you see this?
I have not seen this.
Okay, so they went on a train ride at North Conway Scenic Railroad.
Oh, I heard all about this.
Oh, so here they are, yeah.
Yep.
Going on a train ride. That Scenic Railroad. You've been on it. Have you not?
Well, I've been on the Lake Winnipesaukee one.
Oh, okay.
But not on this North Conway.
Yeah.
I hear it's incredible this time
gorgeous.
of year.
Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful. So great picture. Thank you for sharing that with us, and I'm sure you had a great time up there. So share with us your to-doings. We'd love to see that. Speaking of to-doings, it's been a minute. What'd you do like over the days that have passed since we saw each other?
That's right. Before I mention the plethora of things we did, I was hoping the McDonald's were going to give me a leaf. I thought they were going to be leaf creepers. I wanted the people in the leaves popping out.
Popping out, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
but
didn't
they
happen.
went and decided to do some leaf peeping.
Peeping, not creeping.
Not creeping. Okay. So, Bo, the season's over. We've completed the soccer season.
Okay. Any wins? Sorry.
0 wins.
But there was a tie, right?
There was 2 ties in the season. Here's the deal. The second tie, though, actually we lost in a shootout because it was tournament play.
It's not a tie.
So really just 1 tie.
Okay.
Just 1 tie.
That would count as a loss.
That counts as that's a loss on our end. Listen, we did not win a single game, but we did succeed in great attitudes, a lot of fun. There were some tears shed, and that was me. Some kids are disappointed. It's hard. It's disheartening to lose every single time.
I've lost a lot.
When you give your all,
I've lost a lot.
But I was able to rally them together. You've heard this speech. You've had a coach give you this speech where it's what happens from this moment on. That's what success is. Where do you go from here? Do you carry this loss with you, or do you continue to give your all on the next time you're on the field, guys? I was able to give that. I heard the music was starting, a slow clap was happening from a dad in the back.
That's great.
It was an epic moment
it was good.
in Chichester, Carpenter Park Field.
And then it transitioned into, and we're all winners, and because we're all winners because you tried, we've got our trophies. They all say MVP.
MVP.
Most valuable players in the league. No, I'm kidding.
No, Lockham was like, "Where's my medal?" And I was like, "Buddy, I think
on that kid's neck over there, the one that won, Lachlan, the one that won."
the one who's actually going to win the tournament gets the medal, I think. I don't know. But that's the thing, too, is I was like, listen, we're going to see each and every one of you. Well, those of you who I can position on my team who are better next year as I try to, do what the other coach. Okay.
You want a medal, Lachlan? You go take it.
You go take it. That's it. Buddy, just wait like a month. It'll be at Goodwill. I'll buy you one, all right? This means nothing.
Stop.
It means nothing. This trinket. It's the honor in your heart that will last forever.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the memories.
Maybe the memories.
The memories.
No, so that's good. That was fun, and it's good day out at the park.
I think everybody who's ever scored on the wrong goal, probably remembers that.
Yeah.
Maybe more than the person who scored 100 goals. They're like, I scored a bunch.
Looking to the sidelines for adulation, and just seeing you score a goal, you look right to your parents, and they're just like,
you're like, it's like your earliest childhood memory. You're 4,
and your dad's just like, no, come on.
Knew it. Your side of the family.
Oh yeah, no. So here's the deal. I'm not happy we lost. We did get out there at noon. So it was looking at like a 4 p.m. if we kept going in the tournament. I was a little bit like, man, this is an all-day affair. I'm kind of happy to get out of here. But anyway.
Yeah, it starts at the top, Drew.
Starts
at the top. I think.
Starts with the coach. When the coach is checking his phone to see
hey, can we run the clock?
Can we run the clock? No, we normally stop it during halftime. Just keep it going. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So we had services Sunday.
Yep.
I'm enjoying the Spark series. Here's the thing. I'm seeing Spark, I'm seeing that word everywhere. I see it everywhere, man. It's crazy.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
and then I'm like, well, it's probably, those things are always there, just now we notice them. Yeah. I've noticed that with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, we pray for one, and then that word one just is like
everywhere.
On everything, and book titles and marketing and, major campaigns and all kinds of stuff. I noticed that too with Spark. That seems to be
Yep. Yeah, so no, great services. And then yesterday, I was talking about the apple cider donut, trying to find the best. And on Saturday, I was able to go to the Chichester Country Store, and it was a wonderful donut. I mean, I was like, okay, in my mind, I was thinking it doesn't have any. It's just there's no frosting. It's just a donut. That's the traditional apple cider donut. So I was like, well, I want one of the apple cider, and then go ahead and give me one of the chocolate frosted. And they're like, they're all apple cider.
Oh.
What? I was like, even that one with the maple frosting there? They're all apple cider. It's just we decorate them differently. And I was like, half a dozen of everything you got. Absolutely. So those were delicious, and then made it over to the Meadow Lodge. Meadow Ledge in Loudon. They make them right there in front of you. So it was a hot bag of donuts, and and those were great too.
Yeah, I believe it's a hot sack of donuts.
Hot sack of donuts?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a hot sack of donuts. I don't know. I had to wait in line for probably 10 minutes.
Okay.
It was a heavy line. Probably because this donut maker was only cranking 2. Every 3 minutes, you just get 2 donuts, just bloop. So
hey, did you ever hear Henry Ford? We could probably crank out a few more over here.
You need to get another one of those machines. Those were very good as well. And I've learned from you. I'm not comparing. I'm not going to there doesn't have to be a winner in the apple cider world. It's all included. I love it. So I enjoyed both of those. So I'm still on the hunt.
Okay.
I want every donut.
I did a little experiment with the donuts this weekend. I went through the Dunkin's drive-through. Almost never do. Mm-hmm. And I said, give me a dozen assorted. Whatever. You just grab them. So I took home a dozen donuts, and in there was a maple glazed and a pumpkin spice donut. That was 3 days ago. And with 3 teenagers, Liza's home right now, and with 3 teenagers in the house, the maple glaze and the pumpkin spice are still in the box.
Not even touched.
Untouchable.
Non-touched.
Like, nah, I didn't say a word, too. I put a dozen assorted donuts. You know, you open it up. Oh, wow,
Your
look
choice.
at all these. Yeah. And over a 3-day period,
The maple glaze and the
pumpkin spice. Still there.
Because it's just like a cake pumpkin spice donut.
Yeah.
It looks like a, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still there.
E.
Yeah.
All right.
Not surprised. They have a discerning palate.
They do.
These children.
The French cruller, do you know which one this
Sure,
is?
yeah.
That, like, when you bite into it, it's like, is this one done? Like, it's got like a
It's
little.
really fluffy. It's almost like the angel food of the donut realm.
it is.
So, except better.
Yeah.
Like, I guess if you fried angel food, it'd be good. Let's deep fry the angel food cake.
Deep fry the angels.
Okay.
All right. Well, Bo, that's pretty much the to-doings.
Yeah.
I got to know,
Yes.
outside of going to Dunkin', getting the assorted donuts, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, I've already said too much.
I've already said too much.
I don't want to talk about that.
No.
I don't. I feel like I do feel a little bit compelled to let people know our beloved Griswold,
Yeah.
Grizzy, who is around. This is the day from time to time. He had an incident. He's okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Let
okay.
me lead with that.
Okay.
He's fine.
Okay.
But he was a little mopey yesterday because we were leaving, and he likes to get out of the house. And
Yeah.
it was a little sad when we left, and I left with Ace and Inslee, and Summer was at home, and we were out, and I get a call from Summer, and Griswold had taken Inslee had made brownies, and he had pulled the wax paper out. He'd gotten on the counter and pulled it out, drug it over in front of a camera that we have in that, the home cameras, and consumed the brownies in front of the camera.
Stop it.
I have determined it was a cry for help.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it was, a cry for help, because we've got it on. He ate the brownies right in front of the camera, so Summer was alerted that there was activity.
Yeah.
So she looks and sees him eating these chocolate brownies.
Oh,
so
no.
she calls the vet. They're like, well, what was it? Bring him in right away. So they had to, make him throw up all this. So like she had to wait in the car. She called me and she's like, well, they just called and the vet said, is this the owner of the Brownie Bandit? She said, yes, it is.
The Brownie Bandit.
And the vet says, well, he just threw up a lot of brownies.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. So when she got home, I was cooking dinner. She got home, and I was all worried that, Griswold would be,
Yeah.
like a human. Yeah. He comes bounding through the door, like jumps on me, running
Feeling
around
great.
the house, feeling great, like no problem. I was like, all right, kind of funny.
So, like, how many brownies would you say you think he consumed?
Wow, it was a pan of brownies,
Yeah.
and like 3 of them were gone. So the rest,
Whoa. So I always heard that, like, chocolate was
you can't get
no good.
Right. That's
Okay.
that was kind of the point.
I know. So he's like, that's amazing that he was able to make it through that.
But if you're gonna go,
If you're gonna go, go out on some
brownies.
brownies. Absolutely. If you're gonna go.
okay, he's fine now. Totally. I'm not. Somebody's like, I lost. I mean, yeah. I'm not making light of.
I want to be the
terrible.
Dr. Kevorkian,
No, stop.
but like the brownie
No,
guy.
Stop it.
I'll come around. No.
Nope.
All right. No, he's not going there. Euthanasia is Bo's line.
That's you hit it.
I hit
and
Bo's line.
I will.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, but I do want to talk about the verse of the day.
Verse of the day.
YouVersion Bible app gives us a verse of the day. We encourage you to download the app, check out the verse of the day. It's a great way to share some scripture, think about, meditate, pray through it. And today is from Proverbs 27, verse 5.
Okay.
Okay. And it says, better open rebuke than hidden love.
Open rebuke, then hidden love.
Okay, simple saying,
Okay.
better open rebuke than hidden love.
Wow.
So I spent some time like kind of just chewing on that because I was like, well, I could just gloss over, but better open rebuke. So an open rebuke, like, because I think a rebuke, maybe we don't want one at all, because you want to be right and you don't want to do anything wrong. But sometimes but if you really want to grow, then a rebuke is trusted, but you don't want that like in public. So like Summer has rebuked me many times and very appropriately, but not maybe necessarily in front of other people. She might be like, hey, come here. And I'm like, oh, here, oh, okay. And, she let me know in private, that what I just said or did was harmful or hurtful. And so that private rebuke. But an open rebuke, can be embarrassing. It can, add fuel to a fire. It can make matters worse. But this is saying better an open rebuke than hidden love. So love that's not expressed. I mean, my takeaway, I'm going to give you mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm already in.
No,
My takeaway on it was that our relationships need to be expressed.
Right.
And love needs to be expressed. So, a hidden love, like any of this attitude that says, well, I told you I loved you the day I married you, and if it changes, I'll let you know.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, yeah, buddy, that's not really good enough. You don't hear a lot of that anymore, but that used to be kind of a thing people would say or do. But love shouldn't be hidden; it should be expressed.
Yeah. I think maybe I heard you say it one time where it was like, or no, I think another friend of mine, he was saying that, okay, I can handle a rebuke, just let me lay down. He's like, I just need to lay down first. Yeah. And so like anytime you like confronted him with something or had something hard to say, he just had to lay down on the floor. Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
I'm gonna lay down so you can lay it on me.
I just can't be shouldering it. Oh, standing up. But I like that is an environment, I think I like in concept, the environment where open rebuke is like accepted and like, I don't know, that we challenge one another and we know that the love isn't hidden, that it's out there. I'm for you, not against you. And so this confrontation really is more of a carefrontation, if you want to be gentle about it.
Yeah. And that is a form of love, then at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's not hidden. So I think sometimes we're like, well, I don't want to say anything, because I really love that person. I mean, that doesn't really sound like love. I mean, allowing another person to continue to do damage or harm others or themselves, that's not very loving.
That's true.
That's not love.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's interesting, hard to put in practice, that proverb.
For sure.
But much needed.
Yeah, it's hard. And one of the other things too is we oftentimes don't want to rebuke or correct or confront or bring anything to light because we run the risk of bringing our own stuff into the light as well. And so if you have a relationship that is really built on that kind of mutual accountability and being able to say openly, hey, this is an issue, or I'm seeing this, or what's going on here. One of the first things that happens when somebody's defensive is they'll say, or I'll say, yeah, but you. You're correcting me on something. I go, okay, yeah, but you. And then I'm gonna bring up whatever I've been holding in my back pocket, for this occasion, when you might confront me on something, and then it's no good. Yeah.
With the caliente, that never happens.
Never. No, of course not. You don't ever do that to her?
Never do that. No. No, you're kidding. That was hyperbole, because it does, an exaggeration for point. And I really, honestly, I think this is helpful, that like open rebuke, being forthright with what you think, is better than hidden love.
Which, by the way, like a tool on that one that I've used over the years is when somebody gives me the yeah, but, I kind of have a plan to just go, okay, I would be happy to address that with you, and we can work through that. That doesn't change what I just shared with you that I think is important, and but I don't want to discount what you're saying about me.
Yeah,
I'm open to that.
Yeah,
sometimes that's been effective. Sometimes people have just walked off.
Yeah. Because I find like if I get a barrage of thoughts coming at me, I almost need to individualize each one of them. Each one needs to have like a 3x5 card.
I've done this.
Hold on.
I've done this. Do you mind if I take notes?
You mind if I take notes? Mid-confrontation, real quick, I'm gonna take notes.
Yeah, do you mind if I write these down? And I have. I've written them down and then I've read them back.
I'm such a jabroni. I need to take notes because I know you're gonna have a ton of rebuke coming at me. So hold on.
You got a big list.
You got a big list. Yep.
All right. Yeah. Verse of the day.
I like buke and I like rebuke.
Okay.
That's good. That's a good verse.
Sweet. Okay, Closet Calendar had a bad week last week. I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy. And I felt like we gave some rebukes. I'm not sure. I think the closet calendar was printed prior to 2020.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it had to be, right?
But it's in the closet, and I don't know if it's adapting. I mean, it seems impossible, but it's a weird year. And I took a little peek at this week, and it's better.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got today's calendar page is advice for living your best life.
Okay.
All right, I like this one. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy.
Okay. That makes sense.
The best revenge is to not be like your enemy.
Not like your enemy, yeah. Yeah, no, you got to double down on your revenge. Because if you just do what your enemy did, that's just, you got to double down. You got to go higher.
No, the opposite.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That would be like them. But to not be like them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like to be kind to those who are, so in Scripture it talks about being kind to those who harm you. And then it has this phrase in there, because that's like heaping burning coals on their head. When you really have kind of a vengeful heart and like, oh, I got to get back at people, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let God do His thing. Get them good. Where really the burning coals, would they put them in a basket and walk around with them on their heads, is a symbol of repentance to let the community know I've changed my mind. I'm doing this differently. I've been made aware, and it was a symbol of repentance. And so to be kind, to be gracious, to be compassionate, to be patient, and to those who are maybe trying to harm you or out of line or something like that, can actually lead them to a place of changing their mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight out of Jesus from the Sermon on the Mount. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you.
Right on.
Man.
It's good stuff.
Best revenge.
And by the way, pray for them, not against them.
Pray for them, not against them.
That's really more for our, I think, for our hearts. Like God, show them, get them, Lord. Like God's our watchdog or something. Sick them. No.
No.
I pray your blessing and your love to move in a powerful and healing way. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
That's good.
All right, and then in our kitchen, we have a calendar on the fridge that gives us a national day to celebrate. And today's a fun one. You might like this one.
Okay.
Today is National Train Your Brain Day.
National Train Your Brain Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like train your brain, all aboard.
All aboard.
Get on the brain train.
The brain train.
The brain train.
I like it.
Chugga chugga.
Okay, so
Choo.
Chugga Chugga Drew is excited about this right now because I like a brain teaser, right?
Yeah.
Like
sure.
you have to keep that brain fresh. That's why people are into that Sudoku and
right.
crossword puzzles.
That's right. Boxcar Bo is ready to go.
Okay, Boxcar Bo.
With Chugga Chugga Drew.
Okay, so
let's get on the brain train. Boxcar Bo, Chugga Chugga Drew.
Chugga Chugga Drew.
Okay, so the team, I haven't seen these yet, has prepared some brain teasers for us.
Yep.
Since we're on the brain train.
Yep.
And for the This Is the Day fam too. So we have our brain train glasses.
Brain train glasses.
Yeah. Very important. Very distinguished.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, drastic improvement.
Okay.
Okay. So brain teaser.
Yep.
Number 1 for Chugga Chugga Drew. Drew, which is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of rocks?
A pound of feathers or a pound of rocks. Which is heavier?
Which is heavier?
This doesn't feel much like a brain teaser, Bo.
Okay.
Because immediately my mind wants to go to the pound of rocks.
It does.
It does, but then that doesn't feel very teasy.
I feel like this is teasing your brain, though. Nanny, Drew.
I have no good reason for the feathers, so I'm gonna go pound of rocks.
Well, they're both a pound, so they weigh the same.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I've been had.
You have. They weigh the same. They're both a pound.
Both a pound.
Yeah.
The rocks and the feathers.
Yeah.
Bo, are you ready for your brain teaser?
I am.
What is harder to catch as you run? What is harder to catch as you run?
What is harder to catch as you run? I don't know.
Your breath.
Your breath.
That feels like a joke.
My brain has been teased.
My brain has been teased. Okay, I'm ready for my...
Okay, number 2.
Yes.
Chugga chugga Drew Drew.
That's right.
Turn me on my side, and I'm everything. Cut me in half, and I'm nothing. What am I? Maybe the crew knows. Turn me on my side, and I'm everything. Cut me in half, and I'm nothing. What am I?
To that first question, I thought body pillow. I love a good body pillow.
I'm not sure that's everything, though.
No, it's not everything. Definitely not everything. Bo, I'm going to have to say a roll of cheese.
That is not correct.
Oh.
The number 8.
Boy.
Turn it on its side. It's an infinity sign. Cut it in half.
That's fantastic.
It's a 0.
What can be swallowed, but can also swallow you?
What can be swallowed, but can also swallow you?
Yep. What can be swallowed, but can also swallow you?
I'm debating between the African or the European swallow. African.
African is incorrect. They wanted pride.
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 You know, I was in Africa once and I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How I got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
These
Scott.
are fun brain teasers.
Teasers. Maybe you have a favorite brain teaser.
Put it in the chat.
Put
it in the chat. I like a good brain teaser.
Who doesn't?
Little riddle, as they call them.
A riddle.
Keeps the neurons firing.
Yeah, it does. Your pride.
Your pride.
See, I thought of a pride of lions.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see that video of that cougar?
I saw the headline for it. And
chasing
the
that
hunter,
chasing that
hiker.
Yeah, for like 6 minutes. He's like, he's slowly walking back, and he's just saying things like, "Go to your babies. Go home to your babies. Go home." So scary. Whew. All right.
Okay.
All right, Bo.
Yes, sir.
We have on Mondays, which is not today.
Not today.
We have motivation.
That's right.
And then Tuesday we do some tips.
Tips.
Okay. Well, listen right now at the Walmarts. This is my tips. Okay. Drew goes to Walmart tips. All right. There is the Halloween aisle, and so I wanted to give people you don't need to go and purchase, but it's kind of fun to go and do. It's almost like a little costume shop.
Yeah.
Right there. Peruse the Halloween aisle and just have some fun and some jovial times with your family.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to show. Here's the first picture. Here's one tip. Don't put on the mask.
No,
Don't put on the mask. I learned this tip when I got home.
Oh God! Wow.
I showed Kaylee, and Kaylee was like, "What?
What?
Oh, and then she.
Perhaps you were unaware of the global pandemic.
So I get home, and immediately she's like, "He didn't really put that on, did he?" And I was like, "Well, the picture kind of explains it all."
I am amazed that she lets you go out without her. Honestly.
And she's like, "Callie, come upstairs." I don't know what happened upstairs. I'm sure there was a lot of cleaning of the face.
Maybe
but I'm
some
like,
instruction, like, okay.
I don't think she knows how this works.
Daddy's special.
If he has it, he has it now. And then I was like, okay, I found this. I found what I think to be one of the more creepier.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to decorate for Halloween. As I'm driving around, I'm seeing a lot of.
It's big here.
A lot of things in people's yards.
Yeah, a lot more than anywhere else.
I know. I'm like, wow, okay. I mean, we already have a lot of pretty creepy cemeteries. I don't think we need it more in our yards, but okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so then I see a creepy decoration that I think tops anything I've seen. And I got video of it, Bo. I wanted to show to you. Check this out.
Oh, no, sir.
I don't know.
That's a hard no.
Diamond ring.
Oh.
With a little giggle at the end, huh?
That is not okay.
Okay, so another tip would be if you have like a 6-year-old son, don't press play on that and let him haunt that his memories for his lifetime. That's not a good idea.
I have a 15-year-old son.
Okay.
Who wouldn't in no way, shape, or form be able to handle that. Like that is and as mean to him as I can be, I would not buy that and put it in his room. I just would. That's
Immediately
too
as it
much.
started going, I was like,
That's too
I don't know.
much.
This feels like a little too much for the little guy here.
Yeah,
Oh man, let's move on. Let's move on. So, again, stick with the more fun Power Rangers and let's dress up like a princess. Like those are fun. Stick away from like anything with skeletons and.
Well, like, whose idea was that? Like, what's the brainstorming session around that one? Okay, let's get a rocking horse.
Well, she has to have crazy white eyes. Naturally. And then, do you want to do we're doing the audio today, the recording. You want to do a little giggle at the end?
How could you not?
Absolutely, creepy girl giggle. Absolutely.
That's where we started.
Then next to it was two skeletons. One had a banjo, the other one had a harmonica.
Okay, I'm saying
and
cool
they're
with
like,
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
That's
a little
great.
weird. We got the wiener dog skeleton.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like, like,
Yep. But I think, the Spirit Halloweens and the Halloween sections, I think it's fun. I mean, you don't have to buy anything. It's just interesting to walk through and see the costuming and fun hats. Look, Dad's got a sheriff hat on. I don't know. Let's put an arrow through Mom's head. It's silly times. Fun.
Yeah.
Those are my tips today.
Okay.
Get out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate the tips.
Well,
You know what that is?
I see it.
I do too. It's a Union Leader,
Union Leader.
Tuesday edition.
That's right. Premier paper of New Hampshire, Union Leader. Bo, small prayer.
Okay.
Okay. You are gracious, merciful, and loving to us, Lord. May we pass your love along to others.
Right on.
Amen.
Amen. God, please give us one person to share your love
That's
with.
really what, yep.
Small prayer, front page of the
Front
Union Leader.
page. May we pass your love along to others.
Yeah.
That's right.
Also, front page, I saw this. A local church here in Bedford, Presbyterian Church. There's an article about them and a prayer initiative they've been doing. Thought that was right on the front page.
Right
Love
there.
that.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Really cool.
Yep. Super neat.
Also a daily chuckle every day.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, okay. Love is blind, but only up until just after the wedding.
Well, sure.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Well, sure.
Okay.
Everything I used to love about you, I now find
I know.
unbelievably irritating.
So you do that thing that I love every day. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Multiple times.
Home prices notch record high.
How's the house hunting going?
Supply remains low. It sure does. It sure does. Listen, some of these, you have buildings that can be condemned.
Right.
Like people, like city manager comes around and says, I don't know, not good for public use. Do they ever do that with houses?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because some of these on the market, I don't know. Oh, so you want $500,000 for that? Interesting. Okay. No, yeah, it's not going well. Not going super well. We're looking in Vermont now.
Okay.
We're gonna commute in. Holy moly. Woo. But no, it's good. We're still out there, still hunting. But a lot of stuff about stuff happening in Supreme Court. So there's a lot of articles about that. A lot of things about the election that is happening. Interesting by way of fall and different pumpkin patches that are open and Lakers. The Lakers won. La Dynasty.
See, I watched it because Alex Caruso, he actually started Game 6. It was the first playoff game he had started for the Lakers. He'd played quite a bit, 20 plus minutes a game. But he's an A&M grad where I went to school. Yeah. And so Ace and I had watched Alex Caruso play all 4 years at A&M, watching college basketball because they made it to 2 Sweet 16s in the NCAA tournament with him. And I assumed there's no way he would ever make it in the NBA, like no chance at all. And he went into the G League and then got signed with the Lakers and made it in the starting lineup for Game 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had a blast watching him.
That's fun.
Cheering for him.
Well, now he's got a championship.
He does.
That's cool.
Pretty rad.
There was another article that I felt maybe needs to be brought to the public attention. Family Circus.
Non-article.
Oh, man. Cody? Tristan? I don't know. This little boy in the family, big head, eating something hot coming off of a bowl. I can't finish this, Mommy. It's too deep for me. I can't finish this, Mommy. It's too deep for me. And one of the things I think children really need to understand is the interconnectivity of all of life. You know, obviously, you know, if they've seen the film Lion King, they understand that it is a circle. There's predators and there's prey, and everything is connected in this beautiful picture of what God is doing. And it is deep. It is very deep to know that the things that once had life gave life so that we could eat and consume and continue our life. That is a wonderful, crazy, humbling, deep, beautiful mystery that we're all caught up in. You know, I watch a lot of this Alone show, and a lot of these survivalists really thank you, Rabbit, for giving of your life so that I can continue in my journey here out alone. I think that's a beautiful picture, and it might be a little deep, but I think Tristan, Cody, whatever it is, I think you need to keep pushing in there and keep understanding this mystery of life that we're all caught up in.
Okay, Drew.
Yeah.
You okay? I don't know, like a lot of soup in the bowl. It's kind of big bowl, little guy.
It's big, a little bit about the size of his head, and we already know that's pretty big.
Yeah, his body's little. He didn't know where to put it, so it's.
Oh, you think?
Maybe letting Mom know it's a little too much soup for him. Which, I mean, I think there's broader implications, I mean, into things that are too deep for us now, may not be too deep for us later. We'll grow into it, but we can ask some help with somebody who maybe has more experience or a greater capacity to help us with that. So that was pretty helpful.
That is good, because at our house we have like children's bowls, like the bowls the boys use, and then we have our bowls. They're different sizes, obviously. And maybe they used the adult bowl, and he's using it literally. It's too deep.
Too deep, yeah.
That's probably how you should read that.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little Goldilocks moment there, maybe.
That's it.
Yeah.
Goldilocks moment. Oh man, some ancient statues here, made of marble. 96 ancient sculptures in Rome, Italy. They've brought out for public display. I guess maybe they were. Where do they go when they're not out for the public? They're in the back closet or something?
A statue room.
Is it like those Disney movies? Like, hey, if you got to have them released 25th anniversary so that people like them again. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come back again.
Okay. It's like, oh, that was some Roman leader. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. The news.
I love the news.
Yeah. In other news.
In other news.
Yeah, we got some really cool news.
Really? Yes.
Yeah. We had a couple baptisms on Sunday.
That's right.
Yeah, so baptisms are still a thing and still on. So if you're thinking about your next step in your relationship with Jesus and you would like to talk with somebody, you can send us an email at thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. We'd love to follow up with you, whether it be baptism or something else or some questions you might have. That's something we'd love to do. But we did have a couple of baptisms on Sunday. And I believe we have a picture here.
Yep.
Of the baptisms, and it was pretty cool. I happened to be here in the building when this went down, and wasn't aware.
Okay.
So I was swinging by the office Sunday morning, and I was in my gym shorts and my sweatshirt and my moccasins, and had Griswold with me. And we came in the building, and Griswold just took off running into the auditorium and right into the baptisms.
So Victor Rodriguez and Rosa Pujols.
That's right.
All right. So they're the two kind of in on the side in the middle, and then Alex Pujols is just part of the fam here. Yep. And so super exciting to really celebrate their baptism.
And they couldn't have been more gracious.
Oh yeah.
About
the Brownie Bandit.
Yeah, the Brownie Bandit and the Baptism Bandit.
The Baptism Bandit.
But it was really, really sweet, and I was really glad that they, Griswold and I got to hang around and watch the baptisms, and it was really beautiful.
Yes.
Really special to see.
Yep.
So love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, congratulations to Victor and Rosa.
Yep. So good.
So good. Love that.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think it's time for us to spend every day with Jesus.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day with Jesus, our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Today's thought says, fortunes will be spent, buildings will crumble, and words will be forgotten. But love never fails. Love leaves no regrets. Let me read one more time. Fortunes will be spent, buildings will crumble, and words will be forgotten. But love never fails. Love leaves no regrets. And then 1 Corinthians 13:9 says, for we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but love never fails. It just never fails.
Never fails.
Yep.
Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. I love that song.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. Yeah, all these things that we tend to chase after, they're nowhere near as important as love. It remains.
Right.
Yeah, always.
I think it's like, I don't know, they always say, like, you're not going to get to your deathbed. I wish you had more time playing video games or whatever the line is.
Video games or, working or,
Yeah.
whatever it is that maybe we spend a lot of time here on earth investing in, but it's about the love that we shared and the love that we were able to engage in. And really, ultimately, God is the source and the originator of all that love, and he longs to pour his love into us, to lavish it upon us so that it can move through us to others.
Yeah. You don't think there'll be that moment, though, where you're sitting there and you're like, I should have gone up for that second piece of cake. I don't know what they did. They made that cake so moist, but so, like, you'll have that moment where something kind of hits you and you're like, you won't be on your deathbed thinking about you should have had more Heath bars.
You might.
Okay.
Yeah. They're a special sort.
But no, you're right. You'll be thinking the love and the moments and the community that you shared.
Those are the memories.
That's what will last.
And I think a lot of the pains are where there was a lack of love. The regrets would be where we neglected to share love, or rely on it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I wish there was a place we could go to hand those burdens off, cast those anxieties.
I don't know about a place, but I know a person.
No, I knew you'd have my back. I know that's what's true. What's beautiful about Jesus is even in that moment, right? Like where I do picture myself there in that space and going like, man, I should have invested more. Like, why didn't I say yes when he said, you want to come play ball with me?
Yeah.
Like, what was I doing that I couldn't go play ball with him, But in that moment, Jesus comes alongside and says, I'm here with you, and comfort. He's a great comforter. He's a great counselor. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healer, redeemer, and friend.
That's right.
For sure.
That's right.
Love that.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, you want to do a little Trivial Pursuit?
Absolutely.
Okay. So 6 questions on the Trivial Pursuit card. Drew is going to draw a card at random here in just a moment. We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit, plus the 40th anniversary edition. So old cards, brand new cards. We have a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
That's right.
Gave away all the Fun Dips, kept the box. Inside the Fun Dip box are Pop Rocks.
So I wouldn't know.
If you get all 6 right, you get. We'll send you some Pop Rocks in the mail.
That's right.
And Drew went new card, 40th anniversary edition. So make a guess. I'm going to guess at all 6. So.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Blue.
Blue. Geography.
Okay. In which laid-back West Coast state can you chill in a community called simply cool? In which laid-back West Coast state can you chill in a community called simply cool?
Laid back West Coast state in a community named Cool.
Yeah.
Well, man, I really wanted to be Cool, California. West Coast, laid back. I mean, they're all pretty laid back, but California.
California's it. That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Felt like a gimme, but okay.
Okay. Pink.
Pink Entertainment.
Okay. Once an indie music fest, which networking event for creative professionals takes place each year in Austin, Texas? Once an indie music fest, networking event for creative professionals takes place in Austin, Texas.
Okay, I do know this.
Yep.
This is gonna. I can't remember. Okay, I got it. I believe it's South by Southwest.
South by Southwest is correct.
Let's go.
South by Southwest. Yellow.
Yellow history.
Okay. Which international humanitarian organization has won the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times, in 1917, 1944, 1963. International humanitarian organization won the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times, 1917, 1944, and 1963.
Don't know, so I'm gonna go obvious again, or obvious, just a guess. Red Cross.
Red Cross is correct.
Okay.
Correct. Purple.
Purple, art and literature.
Okay. Which of the Beatles asked Isaac Asimov to write a screenplay for a sci-fi movie musical in 1974? Which of the Beatles asked Isaac Asimov to write a screenplay for a sci-fi movie musical in 1974?
All right, so I got a 1 in 4 chance.
1 in 4 chance.
I'm naming a Beatle.
Yep.
That wanted a sci-fi screenplay. George Harrison.
They were looking for Paul McCartney.
Of course it was.
Yep, Sir Paul. Sorry. But he rejected the screenplay because he didn't use his suggested dialogue.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Write your own screenplay, Paul.
Write your own screenplay, Paul. All right. Green.
Green, science and nature.
What leggy cluster of space dust in the Taurus constellation is the remains of a star that exploded in 1054? What leggy, quote-unquote leggy, cluster of space dust in the Taurus constellation is the remains of a star that exploded in 1054?
I don't even know enough to make a guess.
Leggy cluster of space dust.
Leggy, I will say Halley's Comet. I have no idea.
They're looking for Crab Nebula.
The Crab Nebula.
The Crab Nebula, first recorded by Chinese astronomers.
Yeah.
Okay. And orange.
Sports and leisure.
As of 2016, who holds the record for the winningest coach in NHL history? 2016 holds the record for winningest coach
in NHL history.
NHL history, hockey history.
This is really sad. I don't think I can name a single NHL coach ever. I really can't. I can name some players.
Yeah.
A coach.
Yeah. This is crazy.
The winningest coach.
Yeah.
Gordie Howe. I have no idea.
They wanted William Scott Scotty Bowman.
William Scott Scotty Bowman.
But listen to his record. 1,244 wins and 9 Stanley Cup trophies.
Wow.
Pretty good record.
Yeah. Well, I guess hockey aficionados.
Okay, you probably knew that, yeah. William Scotty Bowman.
I did not know that. Okay.
Started strong.
Started strong, finished poorly.
This card is hard.
All right, I feel like whoever got Crab Nebula probably didn't get Scotsman Bowman.
And also knows deep cut history on the Beatles.
Well, that's a 1 in 4, and then if you can only think of 2, you're going McCartney or so. I mean, I figure people got that one.
In my mind went Ringo Starr because like one of his songs are a little bit more out there.
Yeah, but I can't imagine Ringo really caring. Make him
true.
Yeah. I went George Harrison just because I don't know. Seemed more trivial.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Bo.
Shucks.
Moving from trivial to something very important, I'd like us to look at the sermon this past week and do a little mix, mix, make mix, remix.
Let's do it.
All right, first of all, I would point out to you that we are called by God to act like who you are, not who you were. This is huge. We're called by God to act like who we are, not who we were. Now, when I say that to you, I want you to understand, we live in a world that right now, in many ways, is saying that we value authenticity potentially above all other things. Like what we really want is we just want people who are authentic, who are not fake or phony. And yet, I think that in a lot of this quote unquote authenticity, what we really find is an excuse to not follow God, to not be who he's calling us to be, to not live the way that he wants us to do. Because we could just say, well, you know what? This isn't necessarily how I feel right now, therefore I'm not going to do it. I'll tell you, my parents would have told me, hey, son, fake it till you make it. You know, you want to be something, then act like that. You want to be a football player? I did. So what did my dad tell me? He said, well, then act like a football player. Train, work out, understand the game, study film, learn, respect your coaches, do what you're told, be a part of a team. If that's something you want to be, then act like that. If we're going to be a part of God's family and be what he really has declared and said that we are, then we are to be who we are, not who we were.
Preach.
Preach it.
Preach.
I love that.
I just want to put that on replay. Let's do it over and over.
Keep it coming.
Come on.
I wanted to ask you a quick question about that, like, first couple of practices where it's like, okay, I'm playing football now. Like, you show up, you've got like older students, like, who are bigger, or, you know, like, talk to me about, like, what that, I know in times and environments where I've, like, okay, I'm doing this thing now, but it's not part of my identity yet. It can be difficult. It can be, and there's a lot going on mentally.
Yeah, you're
know?
making decisions.
Yeah.
So, all right, so football is kind of, I can talk a little bit
Yeah.
about that, because that was a big part of, you know, my growing up and, you know, early identity, kind of centered around that. But, like, one of the neat things is my high school football team, our coaches really cared, I mean, for real, they cared more about raising up young men.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not just saying that. And so you'll find this a lot, particularly in Texas, but really across the country with football coaches. There really is kind of a mentality that says, okay, it's more than football. It's about the team dynamics, and there is no greater team sport in the history of the world. I mean, it's just from a team sport perspective. And relying on other people and being a part of something. And so many of these coaches their foundation is in Christ, and they're really investing, and so anybody who wanted to be a part of the team could be a part of the team. Anybody, it didn't matter skill level, it didn't matter how big you were or how fast or how strong. You wanted to be a part of the team. There were no cuts. I mean, we're talking Friday Night Lights. 5A Texas football, 25,000 seat stadiums, you know, everything you've ever, like the whole deal. No cuts. None. Okay. And as long as your attitude was good, I mean, you might not ever touch the field.
Yeah.
But as long as your attitude was good, you were on the team and an equal part of the team.
Yeah.
But if your attitude was bad, they sent you down to practice with us. With my group, and you would be the ball carrier that we would tackle for a while, you know, and that would help you determine, do you really want to be on this team and have a good attitude and be on it, or you want to, you know, maybe go sit in the stands and watch the game from there instead of having a jersey on your back. And I don't know, I mean, like, I think part of that is like important, you know, that what is your identity? What are you putting on? Who are you going to be? And who is God calling you to be? And I'm really passionate about, like, we can do better. I know it.
Absolutely.
We can do better, and we can expect better. And if, you know, we're just looking at people going, wow, you know, I like her because she just tells it like it is. I mean, yeah, she's a raging jerk, but at least, you know, at least she just tells it like it is. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. We can do better.
Yeah.
And we should do better. And we should expect better, and we should live better, and we should press into this beautiful, wonderful new identity that God gives us as his children, that he's calling us to be a part of his kingdom and to represent who he is. And so in that, like, we celebrate things that are full of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, and we don't celebrate things that are the opposite of that.
That his mercies are new every morning.
Every day.
Right? That there is something new in this space today. Who we were is not who we are. When we are in Christ, we are a new creation.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Let's live that out.
Live that out.
This is the day.
That's good, man.
Let's do that.
I love that.
Try it today.
Yeah.
And have a day.
Yeah.
We'll catch you tomorrow.